Have you ever stood before an ancient monument and felt the weight of its mystery pressing down on you? Stonehenge, one of the most iconic landmarks on Earth, is that kind of place. Towering stones, arranged in a way that seems almost unnatural. But the question that has haunted historians, archaeologists, and dreamers alike is simple. Who built it? Why? What we do know is this. The people who created Stonehenge were unlike any civilization we truly understand. They left behind something massive, something that defies our grasp of time, knowledge, and power. And to this day, the true purpose of this monument remains locked away in the pages of history. So, why did they build it? What did Stonehenge mean? Today, we dive into the mystery of Stonehenge, the unknown builders, the blue stones, its mysterious purpose, and the secrets still buried. The answers might just leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about our ancient past. Who were the people that built Stonehenge? And more importantly, why? The ancient stones that make up this massive circle didn't just appear by chance. These builders were skilled, driven, and, by all accounts, obsessed with something we can barely understand. We know they were from the Neolithic period, long before the rise of written history. Some say they were farmers. Others believe they were tribal leaders, or even early astronomers with knowledge that seems almost supernatural. But here's the thing that will send a shiver down your spine. We have no idea who they really were. No written records, no carvings or markers to tell us their names, their culture, or their way of life. All we have is this incredible structure standing defiant in the middle of the Salisbury Plain. Could they have been priestly astronomers, looking up to the stars for guidance? Or were they just regular people, united by a vision so grand they would dedicate their lives to its creation? And here's the most chilling question of all. Where did they go? One day they simply vanished, leaving behind only their monument, shrouded in mystery. Let's talk about the poor blue stones. The smaller stones at the heart of Stonehenge, they weren't just brought from a local quarry. No, these stones traveled from Wales, nearly just 200 miles away. Can you imagine that? Stones, each weighing up to 4 tons, transported across rugged terrain, dragged by a people who had no wheels, no advanced technology, just sheer strength and determination. But here's the real mystery. Why bring these stones from so far away? Why not use local materials, easily accessible right there on the plain? That question is at the heart of one of Stonehenge's greatest mysteries. Could the blue stones have had some kind of special significance? Were they thought to possess magical powers, or maybe even healing properties? Some theorists argue that the builders had some sort of spiritual connection to these stones. Maybe they weren't just rocks, they were sacred objects. And could the journey of these stones from Wales to Wiltshire have been a pilgrimage of sorts? A journey meant to bind the builders to something higher, something otherworldly. But how did they move these massive stones? No one knows for sure. Some say they might have floated them by river, while others suggest log rollers and sledges. It's possible that we'll never truly understand how they did it, just like we'll never fully understand why they did it in the first place. So, we know the builders brought these stones from far and wide. But now, let's get to the big question. What was Stonehenge really for? Was it a temple, a place of worship dedicated to the sun, moon, or some forgotten gods? Some believe the entire structure was designed to track celestial movements, marking the precise moment of the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. Imagine that, a massive stone calendar, a guide to time itself. But here's the thing that will keep you up at night. What if that's just part of the story? Could Stonehenge have been more than just an astronomical wonder? Was it a sacred burial site for kings or shamans, where the dead were laid to rest and their spirits worshipped? Archaeologists have found burial mounds around Stonehenge, hinting that it may have served a dual purpose, as both a place of life and a place of death. Maybe it wasn't just a place for the living. Maybe it was a gateway to the afterlife. Could these stones have served as a doorway to the beyond? Did the builders believe they were connecting with the spirits of the dead, or even the stars themselves? What if the people who built Stonehenge weren't just focused on the heavens? They were also deeply connected to the earth, to life and death, to the very forces that govern our existence. We may never know for sure, but one thing's clear. Stonehenge was built for something far greater than we can comprehend. Over the years, archaeologists have uncovered new clues that suggest the story of Stonehenge might be even stranger than we imagined. Modern technologies like ground-penetrating radar, burrow, and 3D imaging have allowed us to see beneath the surface, revealing things that were once hidden to the naked eye. And what's been uncovered is nothing short of astonishing. Recent scans suggest there could be hidden chambers, additional stones, and even buried artifacts lying beneath the soil. Could we be standing on the edge of a new discovery? One that might change everything we know about Stonehenge. Some experts believe there are even more ritualistic structures beneath the earth waiting to be uncovered. Could these hidden features explain the monument's purpose in ways we never imagined? What if there's a whole other Stonehenge buried beneath the soil, just waiting to be revealed? The more we dig, the more questions we uncover. Could there be ancient artifacts that hold the answers? Or perhaps ritual objects that might explain the strange alignments of the stones? Every time we uncover something new, the mystery deepens. There's a sense that Stonehenge is hiding something. Something powerful, something sacred, something ancient. And just when we think we've cracked the mystery, it seems to slip further away. One of the most awe-inspiring features of Stonehenge is its perfect alignment with the sun. On the summer solstice, the sun rises directly over the heel stone, casting long shadows across the monument. Imagine that. Thousands of years ago, the builders of Stonehenge had a masteries of astronomy that still blows our minds today. But what does it mean? Was it just a celebration of the sun? Or was there something more? The fact that the stones are aligned so precisely suggests that the people who built Stonehenge had a deep understanding of the celestial cycles, far beyond what we would expect from prehistoric societies. And here's where it gets even stranger. It's not just the sun. Some researchers believe that Stonehenge was also aligned with the moon. The lunar cycle is just as important to the structure as the solar one, pointing to a complex connection between the sun and the moon, the earth and the sky. Could the builders have been trying to track the cycles of life, death, and rebirth through the movements of the sun and moon? Were they trying to connect with something greater, something beyond our understanding? Maybe they were trying to unlock the mysteries of the universe. After all, Stonehenge stands as a testament to a civilization that could look at the sky and see things we still don't understand. So, here's the most chilling part of the story. The builders of Stonehenge, the ones who dedicated their lives to creating this monumental site, disappeared. One day, they were there, laying stones, aligning them with the stars. The next, they were gone. No one knows where they went or why. Was it a bee? Mass migration? Did they simply vanish into the mist of time, leaving behind only their sacred site as a memory? Or did something more mysterious happen? Could their disappearance be tied to some kind of ritual? Or maybe even a cataclysmic event? Some theories even suggest that the builders abandoned Stonehenge when it no longer served its purpose, or that they were wiped out by some unknown disaster. Could the disappearance of the builders be linked to some dark force, a force that still lingers in the mystery of Stonehenge today? And the scariest part is this: every new theory only one raises more questions. The builders are gone, but their creation, Stonehenge, stands as a haunting reminder of their disappearing act, a riddle that may never be solved. After all these years, Stonehenge still holds its secrets tight. Despite all our advances in technology, all our discoveries, we still don't know everything about this place. The mystery of its builders, its purpose, and its meaning endures. What if Stonehenge was never meant to be fully understood? Maybe it was always supposed to be a symbol of mystery. A place that challenges us to look deeper, think harder, and question what we think we know about the ancient world. And maybe, just maybe, that's why we keep coming back to it. We'll never know the whole story. But every time we visit, every time we think about it, we get closer to understanding the ancient forces that created it, and perhaps a little closer to understanding ourselves.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most greatest mysteries. If you've enjoyed this journey, share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.